You might be on the naughty list.
Enjoy the new car.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Right now, lease a Hyundai Tucson for $269 a month or get $2,750 bonus cash. Hurry in. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event ends soon.
I'm a very active person that likes to move around and go. The pain I was in was really excruciating. I was basically heading towards a sedentary lifestyle. I had really tried everything, but I quickly lost hope with all of the things that we had tried, and that's what led me to the Good Feet store. And when I found the Good Feet system, it really just changed everything. It brought me back to life. I have my active lifestyle back.
You too can get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Breaking at 6, a tornado touches down in Boyle Heights. The National Weather Service surveying the area this afternoon. We're live with what the damages look like.
Delay after delay after delay. That's what hundreds of airline passengers are experiencing tonight. Severe weather across the country brings some travel plans to a halt. We're live from LAX tonight.
I'm Curly Gomez live in Irwindale. Well, we're just days away from these massive floats making their way onto the streets of Pasadena. We've got a sneak preview of what you can see during the Tournament of Roses parade.
Hello, I'm Giovanna Latta.
I'm David Oney. You're watching Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock live on ABC 7 Hulu and wherever you stream. And we have breaking news. The National Weather Service has confirmed it was indeed a tornado that blew through Boyle Heights on Christmas Day. It caused some damage in one neighborhood, and Mayor Karen Bass was touring the area this afternoon with the experts.
Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell is live in the area tonight with the latest. Amy.
Giovanna and David, it is certainly unusual, but it does occasionally happen here in Southern California. And this afternoon, officials confirmed that a tornado struck here in Boyle Heights. Now, just take a look at this surveillance video. It shows cameras showing the frightening moments when the tornado roared through, violent winds sending debris flying in the area of Whittier Boulevard near Lorena. Now, 2 windows were blown out at a Mexican restaurant in a strip mall, signs torn from buildings, and portions of rooftops seen flying through the air, scattering debris across driveways and sidewalks. Now, experts from the National Weather Service were joined by Mayor Karen Bass, members of the fire department, and emergency management leaders touring a strip mall and other structures in the area this afternoon. They were walking around assessing the damage. Now, initially, the experts thought this might not be a tornado, but now they have confirmation.
Enhanced Fujita scale, level 0, 80 miles per hour winds, path length, quarter mile, path width, 30 yards.
So, I mean, in terms of seriousness, how would you?
Relative to Oklahoma, many tornadoes in Oklahoma, it was one of the lowest ratings, but still impactful.
We thank Angelenos. Angelenos had been abiding by the warnings. Of course, we see the traffic here, but it would be much heavier. I think if Angelenos had not paid attention, people are staying inside. They are driving slowly and paying attention to that.
As Dr. Cohen said, not the most powerful tornado, but certainly strong enough to do significant damage. We are seeing a lot of people cleaning up in the area this afternoon. I spoke to a couple of workers from the restaurant who said this was really scary and they've never seen anything quite like it. Reporting live in Boyle Heights, Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Amy, thank you for that report. And tornadoes have to be taken seriously. Dallas Rains has done a lot of work with tornadoes, especially out there in the Midwest, Dallas, where they've had some massive ones.
That's right. And so has Dr. Cohen, too, who has his doctorate degree from University of Oklahoma. He's a specialist in that area. So that EF0 is a small tornado, thank goodness. But Southern California has a a lot more tornadoes than a lot of people know about. This area here just east of downtown has more tornadoes than any area west of the Continental Divide. We'll show you that on a map in a few minutes. No tornadoes tonight. We do have some rain, though, moving across Southern California. Light rain going through Santa Clarita tonight, and a little heavier shower just north of our friends in Glendale and Sierra Madre. That shower is moving on up into the San Gabriel's, producing about a half an inch of rain. And then you look downtown, Vernon getting some light rain, Montebello. I hope it was a great Christmas for our friends down there. Light snow is starting to fall because there's some colder air that is coming in behind this weather system. So as it does, it will generate some light snow in the Big Bear Lake area overnight tonight. It's going to be beautiful. Then we're going to see clearing skies and we'll see some sunshine. We're going to talk about that and then more rain in the 7-day forecast. All right, I'll see you in a few.
Okay, thank you, Dallas. It's been a busy few days for LA City Fire's Swiftwater Rescue Team. They responded to reports of at least 5 people in the LA River. One was a woman in Pacoima who traveled about 5 miles down the river before crews hoisted her out. She and another person were rescued. It's not known what happened to the other 3. The persistent rain also sending a number of trees tumbling down, this one on a home in Ventura. Meanwhile, the Palisades and Altadena burn scars haven't seen any major slides, but concerns remain even as the rain tapers off.
And the weather has forced 450 flights to be delayed today at LAX, and more than 45 flights have been canceled.
And all this is just at one airport. Eyewitness News reporter Ashley Mackey is live at LAX, where she spoke to travelers. Ashley.
David, Giovanna, that's exactly right. Right in the middle of one of the busiest travel weeks of the year. It's the weather that's causing problems for passengers here at LAX. Like you mentioned, nearly 460 flights delayed, nearly 50 canceled.
We were supposed to leave earlier, like at 2 something. And it's steady been pushed back, delayed.
And she's not alone. Cancellations and delays light up the board as holiday travel and weather create a tough combination for passengers.
Well, just a little anxiety, you know, because you don't want to delay your flight. You don't want your flight delayed because you want to get to family, you want to have fun with family. So, you know, just a little anxiety.
Well, I travel a lot and it doesn't bother me, you know. Waiting in the airport bothers me, though.
We live here and we're headed to Nashville, Tennessee.
For one family of football fans headed to Nashville, the trip has been smooth so far, but with delays stacking up around them, they're hoping their luck holds.
None so far, but the past couple of weeks I've been flying to Arizona and stuff, and it was getting a little bit heavy before Christmas. So we're hoping that we aren't going to get caught in any of the Christmas rush, hustle and bustle, but so far so good.
It was nice coming up here. We didn't have any issues, but our game's not till Sunday, so we got a little bit of a buffer.
Of course, if you're traveling during this time, remember to give yourself plenty of time to get to the airport, check your bags, and get to your gate. And of course, remember to check your flight status before heading to the airport. Reporting live at LAX, Ashley Mackey, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Ashley, thank you. In Ventura tonight, Public Works is assessing a situation where at least one family's backyard has washed away. A viewer tells us this is due to the failure of a drainage canal, and this led to a massive sinkhole at Maple Street and Redwood Avenue, with a tagged homes foundation teetering right at the edge. And this appears to be spreading to the backyards of neighboring homes. But so far, we only know of one tagged home. Scan the QR code on your screen for everything that you need to track the storm. You'll be able to download our app, track the rain, watch us live, submit your weather photos, and get a live view from our weather cameras across Southern California.
The 137th Annual Rose Parade is under a week away. Tens of thousands of volunteers are busy at work with Phoenix Decorating Company, helping to transform 14 floats into floral masterpieces.
And Eyewitness News reporter Carly Gomez is live in Irwindale with a preview of some of the year's floats. Carly.
David, Giovanna, we're just under 5 days and 13 hours away from these floats making their debut in Pasadena. But who's counting, right? Well, a lot of people are counting because they don't have that much time left to get all of this done. And these are beautiful floats. There's 14 of these floats here in Irwindale of the 40-plus floats in the Rose Parade that will be making their way onto the streets. Now, I'm joined right now live with Chris Lofthouse. He's the president and CEO of the decorating company here. Tell us about just kind of what is in your mind right now in this last stretch that you have to go for the parade.
You know, we spend a year to get to this point, so there's a lot of adrenaline, a lot of stress, a lot of energy on the floor right now. We have 5 more days to get these things flowered and get them finished.
All right, and what's kind of what you're looking forward to this year in this year's parade as opposed to some of the years past?
This year, actually, no rain, and the forecast is not looking great. But looking forward just to another new year, making people smile. We've got some great shows. We've got some surprises. We've got a lot of special effects and things that we're going to surprise the crowd with, and that's what I enjoy the most.
Awesome. And what is your favorite part about seeing some of these floats here make their way down the streets of Pasadena?
Again, it's really just making people smile. I stand on the corner and I'm not looking at the floats as much as I'm looking at the crowd reaction, and that is so rewarding.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I just want you to take a look at some of these floats behind me here. Now, these are some intricate designs of some of these floats. Phoenix Decorating is the largest official float builder for the Tournament of Roses Parade, and they're responsible for over 960 floats to date over the past 40 years. Now, Chris's wife, Lynn, leads the float decorating project along with her 30 full-time staff members that work year-round. They have mastered the art of floral construction over the decades, and there are about 1,000 volunteers just here today. Now, they are expecting to see a lot more volunteers coming through in the next few days, and especially the last 3 days leading up to the actual parade, and that is when they'll start putting the real florals and not the dry stuff, but the actual florals onto these floats. Reporting live in Irwindale, Carly Gomez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, they are
lot of
remarkable.
work.
Yeah, remarkable and creative. Thank you for that report. And still ahead, 4 members of an alleged cult-like church appear before a judge.
Also in